Okay, so here's the Coleman Soft Start. Got some zip ties, some screws. Look like self-tapping screws. I'm gonna have to go down and get a power drill to put those in. And there's our soft start. There's a mounting plate if you have a different type of AC than we do. And the instructions. And I briefly looked at these instructions last night. You know, it looks a lot harder than it actually is. This is our model here. You got to start with taking off the cover. Not sure how much you're going to see, but I just want to say that, you know, I'm no professional. I work on my own stuff. If you don't have confidence in what you're doing, you might want to get someone else to do this, a qualified person. They recommend a qualified person. In my mind, I know enough about this that I'm qualified. This will be the 4th time I've done a soft start install. The previous 3 times were all successful. Definitely not a hard thing to do. Sure is nice when everything's new. When I put the soft starts on my other ACs, I definitely had an issue with just trying to get these screws out. They're all rusted in place. Okay, cover's loose. And the cover's off. Now on a brand new AC unit, it's already scored around the edges here. These are definitely from the person that installed this. No doubt. There's no way it would have come out of the factory like this. All bent up like that. Ridiculous. Here. Okay, that's in there. So, instructions time. Okay. So the reason I'm mounting it here is the instructions say to mount it here. And we're going to want to pass these wires through here. I don't know how well you'll see that, but there's a grommet here, and I'm just passing the wires through it. Get them inside the box. Okay, so I just peeled off the 3M tape, and it's stuck. It's already stuck on there really good. But now we have these screws to put in. Okay, so we are mounted. I think I know what's next. You probably got to cut the wires off the start capacitor, but remove the box, mount the soft start, cut the red and yellow wires at the start capacitor since it's no longer going to be used, and pull the wires through the strain relief and disconnect them from the terminal board and discard. Okay, so one gone. Two gone. Okay, it's starting to drizzle again, but should be all right. It says to leave the start capacitor there because it's also holding the run capacitor. I've seen in other install videos people remove the start capacitor. I never do because, like it says in the instructions, it holds the other one in place. Remove the PCTR from the terminal board. Well, since I've done this enough, I know it's just this black gadget here. You got to pull it out. Disconnect the wires from the PCTR and connect it to the PCTR terminal. Okay, so there was two wires on the PCTR, but they're piggybacked together. And you just put it back on the board. That's that. Connect the red wire from the start to the PCTR plug. Red wire from the start capacitor, well, from the easy start into there. Step 10. I can't believe we've done 10 steps already. It seems like 3. Remove the white compressor wire from the terminal board at position labeled YEL. Yeah, I don't see anything that says YEL. I do say something that says white. Oh, there's YEL back there. Well hidden, way back there. So that is this white one, which comes from the compressor, which is here. Okay, so that's definitely it. Pull that out. Cut the terminal off, strip the wire back, use the provided wire nut and connect to the white wire on the soft start. Didn't bring my wire strippers up, but I'm pretty good at that. There's no strands in there. Boy, it's a big wire nut. Holy cow. So that weight and this weight go together. Of course, always twist your wires together. I've seen people do this and they don't even twist the wires together, which blows my mind. And you just keep twisting that till you can't twist it anymore. And pull on both wires firmly to make sure they're in there, and we're good. Okay. Connect the yellow wire from the start-stop box to an open terminal on the terminal board labeled YEL. Okay, so this goes to the one that we pulled off, the YEL terminal. That's on. All we got left is the black. Connect the black wire from the start-stop box to the terminal labeled PUR. Depending on the unit, you may need to use the piggyback that's provided. Okay, this has a piggyback on it, so the PUR may be full. And if it is, you pull a wire off there, connect it on here, and put both on. But in this case, the PUR is open, so I'll just connect right onto that. There we go. Bundle and secure loose wires. Note the wires must not be touching hot or sharp surfaces. My goodness, I'm done. How hard was that? Okay, so all of these wires are just going to stick in the box. They're protected in the box, so we're just going to leave them in the box. All the other wires are in there. They're not bundled. They're protected by the cover. Okay, so we're doing that. And we're putting the cover back on. So now that we're putting things back together, you can see how easy this is. Anybody who's concerned as to whether they can do this, if you're handy in any way, it's no problem. I'm sure you can hear the vehicles going by out there. It is Sunday in the RV park, and all the weekenders are going home. Okay, that's on there good and tight, secure. This wire that's here, we don't want it touching the compressor. So we're gonna pull it out here a bit. I'm gonna zip it out there. You know, there's no torques back here. Just tighten them till it feels good, which I hate, but that's the way it is. And one last one on the box. Okay, they're all on. So that's it, we're done on the roof. You can see it inside there. It's all mounted nicely out of the way. And let's go inside, see how it goes. Okay, shore power is unplugged. We're now running on batteries. Let's try the new Coleman Soft Start. This is where it would kick out immediately before. Well, it didn't kick out, so we're ahead of the game. So we're just going to wait for that AC to come on, and then we're going to start the second AC, and then we'll see if we can go 3 ACs on battery power. That's not good. Well, there you go, a failed test. Okay, so the Coleman Mach Easy Start has come on. The front air conditioner is running now, and it did not kick out the batteries. So that's a success. So now we can go down the road with the front AC on, running on batteries. It can cycle on and off, and we don't have to worry about it kicking out the inverters. So I'm going to turn on a second air conditioner and see how that goes. Okay, second air conditioner is coming online. This is the rear one. It has a micro air easy start. We're drawing about 3,000 watts from the batteries. So that's 2 ACs running on the batteries. Let's see what happens if I turn a third one on. Okay, the third AC is running now. So now we have 3 ACs running on batteries. Just going to let it run for a minute to make sure all the compressors are on. We're drawing 450 amps from the batteries, 5,800 watts, because we've got 2 3,000 watt inverters in parallel. We could take about 7,000 watts from the inverters without having any issues. So there you go, 3 ACs running on batteries. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I'd really like to know what you think about this. Take care, everyone. Bye now.